Put in a dip in your hip, a glide in your stride. Welcome to the mothership, the home of the travelers of the universe, with shows throughout the week. Everything you want, everything you could need. From the paranormal to the supernatural, from the spiritual to the unknown, from emotions to comedy. You can find us at Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and so much more. This is Rift Nation Network, the RNN. And now, your featured show. Shall we begin?
Sensitive/offensive content disclaimer. Please note that this podcast may contain material that some listeners may find sensitive, offensive, or disturbing. We strive to create respectful and informative content, but topics discussed may include mature themes such as violence, explicit language, or controversial subjects, triggering content including discussions related to mental health, trauma, or other sensitive issues, explicit language. Occasionally, our guests or hosts may use strong language. While we aim to handle these topics with care and empathy, we encourage listeners to exercise discretion. If you find any content distressing, consider skipping or seeking support. Remember that this podcast is not a substitute for professional advice. If you need assistance, please consult a qualified expert.
Oh my God. Hello, everybody. And how we doing? I am doing fantastic. Oh my God. Just to let you guys know, I haven't really been around, but I've been doing a lot of inner self work. And safe to say that I have managed to hit the dentist without any anxiety. So there's a lot of inner work going on there. A lot of inner work, rearranging ourselves. And I think sometimes we need to take that step back just to work on ourselves because, we, especially light workers and all you light workers out there, we work on so many people and we help so many people, but we forget about to take care of us. So took a step back, did some work on myself and, just been doing my thing. And I am back and I'm stronger and I feel very accomplished. Conquering a fear, any fear, it's an amazing feeling. I mean, literally an amazing feeling. So it's, not much more to go as far as that, and feels good. It feels good. Let me tell you something. It really does feel good. So don't forget, guys, before we get started, as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow to the Rift Nation Network. You're going to love all the shows on the network, which is amazing. And don't forget, tomorrow night, we have Mystery Behind the Scenes with Miss Joni and her forensic astrology. Absolutely amazing. You're going to love that. So don't forget to check her out tomorrow night. And all the other shows on the Rift Nation. If you're on YouTube, hit the bell notification. Bing! It's going to tell you when it's time to go live. So it'll give you that update. So I'm going to say hello, Mr. Odell. Hello, Kendra Maynard. Hello, Robert White. Michelle, what you doing, my girl? And hello, Angela Edison. It's very nice to meet you. I wonder, Edison, that sounds familiar, that name. I don't know why, but it does. Hello, Linda Nielsen. How are we doing today? So I am doing fantastic. Couldn't be any better. And we're going to do some lovely rune reads. Now, for those of you that are new and have never had a rune readings are different. What rune readings do is divine a future path, or basically runes define a path for you to take. They give you insight onto what's coming, which is why the Vikings used them so much. Their satyr actually used them for seeing the future as well as the alphabet in order to communicate. So they were multitaskable back then. So yeah, busy day for me today. Let me tell you, very, very busy. 2 fillings. I actually took some time to myself, got a pedicure, manicure, felt really, really good. Come back here, spend time with my man, do some crochet, do a show, do some more crochet. So yeah, it's been really cool. Gonna get back into it, gonna do some more work on the Rift website as well. And I really do want to work on the app for the Wix for the Wix app for the Rift. So I'm hoping to have that up before the holidays, and that will take a little bit of time for me to get it going. And Ed and I will have to be in contact with that one as well. But it'll be another way for you guys to be able to get a hold of us on the go and see updates, because the host will be able to do like silly shorts or whatever. I'll let you know what's up, give you a little bit of advice, and let them know pretty much about your day, so you can feel more of a member of the family, which is actually pretty awesome. This is an awesome family, I got to tell you that much. All right, so we're going to start off today with some rune reads and just some quick information happening over there. So we have Angela Edison, believe it or not. So remember, as I said, rune reads define the path they want you to take. Now, not every rune is going to mean the same thing for the same individual. It depends on what spirit is telling me to tell you at the same time. I developed a deep connection with the runes, which I do have an actual rune set crystals, but I use the decks during the show because throwing runes all over your keyboard makes keyboard go yeah. So I use the actual rune deck. And I got this, I think, on Amazon, and it's called the Rune Oracle. If you guys want to go on Amazon and you're interested, there's 2 decks in here, one gold, one silver. I see the silver better. So I just find it a little easier to do during the show rather than trying to chase crystals all over my bloody computer. So yeah. So hopefully you guys had a relaxing day like I did. I had a really good day. So we're going to do Miss Angel Edison. Come on down over on YouTube. You have the first reading today. So we're going to go down the list and see what's going on and for everybody. And as always, if you're a member of the Rift Nation Network and you want to read, you have to let me know. Certain people don't want reads, even though I automatically do them sometimes. So I had a really good time. So yes, my feet feel as smooth as a baby's bottom, let me tell you. Thank you, Keith. Thank you, Keith. Yeah, Keith is the one I send you guys to for the shadow work, just so you guys know. Keith has done a lot of that, so he has a lot more information on that than I do. So he's the one that you need to do. I do. Everybody needs to read. Awesome. Here you got it. Okay, you got to check in as I call your name, please. It's easier for me to do this than to channel if I know that you're physically here. So Angela Edison, you're up first, and then Michelle, you're next, and then Kendra, you are up next. So don't worry, I get to everybody. Everybody almost forgot, but I liked, oh, thank you, Wani. I really appreciate that so much. So I go from top to bottom. There she is. She's here. Let's see what's going on with you right now. Now, and again, I'm going to explain the runes, what they mean. Sometimes we do get rune readings upside down. Other times they're not so upside down. But right now, the first one you're actually starting off with is Kenny's eyes. Okay, now this rune actually represents knowledge and fire. So what they're telling you right now is that spark, that fire for you to be able to move forward. We're lacking that right now. Energy-wise, candles, outdoor fire pits, if you can get to them, campfires, those will re-energize your fire. But in order to re-energize your fire, they're saying in this particular instance, that there is a piece of knowledge actually missing. So if you thought about going back to school or researching a topic, they're telling you, yes, go do it. Do it, go do it, get it up there. It's going to be pretty amazing. Okay, so do that. The next one you have is actually Gabo. Now, Gabo deals with divine interaction. It deals with gifts. It deals with things coming into you. So think of it this way. You need that spark. Okay, this is what we need, is the spark. So the spark is the something that we need to ignite, and it's telling you to lack the knowledge. There's a little bit of piece of knowledge, or even going back to school, or fire. Pet certified, that's pretty awesome. But you know what, you could extend, if you example, you're a Reiki master teacher, good example. What you need to do is, like, say if you teach chakras in your Reiki classes. Well, there are 7 major ones, but there's something new coming out with the 12 chakras, where the root chakra, the first, not the root, the earth chakra is actually labeled as 0. So technically there's 13. You can always research that, add that into your Reiki attunements as well. So that's going to help boost you a little bit, is what it's talking about. And again, that's just an example. Now, the next one we're actually talking about is Birkenau. Unfortunately, Birkenau is upside down, but it doesn't mean anything bad. What this is actually representing for you right now is there is nothing new coming in towards you. And in order for you to have that new, to have that spark, it's focused on this one more than anything else. Okay. You do have, of course, you have this one, which is really, really great as well, which is the Gabo, but you want that to come into you. You need that that energy coming into you. So try a little bit of an expansion. They're saying that's going to help a little bit more. It's going to give a little bit of information. Okay. Pet certified, that's freaking that's excellent. And pets, I have a poopy puppy. I love my poopy puppy. So they just saying, just extend or add as far as the knowledge. But once everybody has their own different specialities. Well, hello, Cheyenne. How you doing? Hello, Alice. And who else do we have come in? We had Wendy come in. Welcome, welcome. Linda came in, of course, Keith from the Otter's Den. So we're going to go back up now. The next one I think we have is Michelle, Kendra, and then Linda. Michelle, Kendra, and Linda is who we have up next. So hopefully that helped you out and give you a little bit of guidance there, honey. Michelle, Kendra, and Linda is who we have up. And I know there's a delay. Delay. I found out that I am a physical medium. That's a new title. That's a little questionable. I found out I'm a physical medium. Oh, you mean you do like psychic surgery when you're doing the Reiki? If it's psychic surgery, some people actually do have that. Okay, Michelle, you're up next. So, but there's some people, like from my area, they call it psychic surgery. Okay, good, honey. Good. Yep. So just add that little piece. You're welcome. I'm here for you anytime. Okay, Michelle, you are up next. Michelle's over on Facebook. Okay, let's see what we got here. Gonna do one more twisty turny shuffle. See what we got going on. Ew. I know. I'm in a silly mood. I had a very relaxing Eros. No, it's actually Eros. So in this particular rune right here, Eros, in this particular rune, we're dealing with power. we're dealing with power, we're dealing with energy, we're dealing with primal creativity. Gateways can mean anything. It could be gateways to a new part of yourself, a gateway to a new section. It could be adding on to a house. It could be adding on to you and who you are, because I believe that you guys really need to look out for yourself. The only thing is we have Feyu here. Now Feyu is the rune mother. This one's upside down. That represents wealth. So they're saying that if there's like additions and stuff coming on, be careful of the financial side of that, okay? So on this section, be careful of the financial situation coming in, because we need to look at that and be careful of that right now. The next one we have coming up is Eligas. Now, in Eligas, we're talking protection, okay? Divine protection, sanctuary, places that we consider. I know I've got to move this camera because every time I hold it like this, the guys can't see me. So anyways, that's okay. So we're dealing with the protection aspect of things, okay? So even though there might be a little bit of issue with some of the finances coming up, they're not saying it's going to be something that's extended. So that's like short-lived is what they're talking about. So literally time things perfectly. It's like when you're purchasing a house, you want to make sure that the rates on the house are actually at a lower rate when we purchase, and that makes things a little bit more feasible. So anything that you're looking at, make sure the timing is right. It's what it's recommending for you right now, as far as that. But look out a little bit for your finances. And again, I try to only do a week, but I can't guarantee this is just a week. So, all right, Miss Kendra. All right, I'm gonna shuffle up for Miss Kendra. Hopefully that you understood that, honey. Oh, excuse me. We got Miss Kendra. And then we have Linda. I think Linda's on YouTube. I'm not sure. Hello, Miss Alice. So I don't know who's playing, but I can't do anything right now. Okay. All right. Now, okay. We got Miss Kendra Maynard. Good. Okay, first one up is Eligas. I like Eligas. Eligas is protection, sanctuary. And again, we're talking divine protection, divine union. So these are things that are coming into you, which is really good. The next one we have up is Perthro. Let's see if we can add all of these together. Perthro is your has to do with your hearth, which is our home, the center of your house, your well-being, or the center of your apartment, depending on where you live. It also deals with divination, luck, and primal law. Primal law back in the day is something different than what it actually is right now. So we're dealing with the laws of the universe. Everything is actually flowing quite nicely for you right now. The last one you have is actually Ewas. Ewas looks like a strange Z is the easy way to put it. Now, Ewas is actually, it represents the tree of life, which is Yggdrasil. Yggdrasil is what we call the tree of life. So this is what we're dealing with right now. So we're dealing with magic as well. Anything mystical or magical is something that's actually gonna come into play for you. So I'm trying to get these so we can add these up. So let's add these up for a second of what they're trying to say, because they seem to be heading in a certain direction. So as far as, okay, first Eligas, we do have the protection. We have that divine protection. So we're talking about the tree of life, which represents the 7 realms, okay? And that's what it represents. Then Perthro represents the hearth, which would be the center of the 7 realms from what I'm getting right now. Now Ewas is representing, Ewas represents the 7 realms and protection. So whichever way that you choose to channel right now, the direction that you're going into, you're guarded, you're protected, and you're safe. I don't see anything negative coming for you. But as far as your hearth is your center. We're talking the center of the house, also the center of you. So it's okay for you to start expanding out into different directions. So they're not specifically saying where it's financially, physically, or mentally at the moment, but this is what they're actually recommending for you right now, honey. All right. Hello, Miss Rhonda. How you doing? All right. So now we got Miss Linda Nielsen. Linda Nielsen. We're going to go down the list over here. So you guys just have to wait patiently. I try to do first come, first serve. Unless there's an emergency that comes up, then I usually do the emergency first. So right now we're going to do Miss Linda Nielsen. Let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, I haven't used anything else but runes in a long time. I wish I could cast them for you, but like I said, they end up all over the desk. Oh, Eligas upside down. Ingwas is okay. Feyu, not so much. Okay. So let's figure out what it is they're trying to tell me. All right. So Eligas, right off the bat, we're talking again, protection. So your protection is not so much in a good direction. So be leery of anything at this moment. Again, medically, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Make sure you guard yourself, is what they're saying. Don't rely on others. Rely on yourself for the protection, is what they're talking about. Okay, and now we're gonna add ingwas. They're gonna add ingwas into that, which is this beautiful one over here. So what they're actually recommending for you is true love is coming in, okay? Music, harmony, true love. Now, again, when I talk true love, it doesn't necessarily mean your soulmate is coming into you if you're with somebody. It could be that you're finally going to love and be comfortable with who you are as an individual. That's true love, loving yourself, liking yourself, loving yourself. That's also within it right now. So that's coming into you right now. Feyu, not good. So Feyu again is what we're talking about. Feyu has to do with wealth. It's the mother room. So instead of the mother, we're dealing with the father for some reason. We're dealing with the opposite, not the mother, but the all father. Okay. But we're not going to have any type of a new beginning, but they're also recommending for you to be guarded as far as financial situations. And again, this has something to do with a male from what it is. They're telling me, because it's not woman, it's not female. It has to do with a male. So if you're in a relationship, you have a son, you have a husband, you have a brother, cousin, whatever. These are things that we need to be careful of at the moment. So make sure that you're careful about who you lend your money to, is what they're actually kind of recommending for you right now. And again, these are short, sweet, straight up into the point. So let's see who's up next. Hopefully, Linda, that did help you out. After Linda, Robert, if you'd like a read, please let me know. Keith, Cheyenne, and then Wendy is who we have. That's Mr. Oldersberg. Okay. Good. So don't let anybody talk you into getting them a new truck. No. Okay, those are the next three names we have. Come on, guys. Once I call your name, come on down. Like I said, if time, you just have to wait for me to go. I try to go in order of who came on when. So, okay, we got Keith is here. That's awesome. So Keith will be up next. Keith, I'm hoping you get some really good financial news so you can finish your house. Okay, Iwas. Oh. Kenny Zaz upside down, but 30 Zaz is in a good position. So let's start off with trying to figure out the combination of things that are happening. Iwas I like. Now Iwas is actually talking to you right now about having a brain fart. This one I gotta have to hold on, look up. Iwas. I know I just talked about it and I have these freaking brain farts. It's called a busy day. All right, Iwas deals with twin gods and relationships. Oh boy, no, that's the wrong one. No, that's the right one. Oh my God, really? Hold on. That's so not good. Okay, so we're talking. You're not in a relationship right now, are you? All right. Ewas, Tree of Life, Dreaming, Magic, the Seven Realms, Yggdrasil. You're stretching out basically your psychic boundaries, which is good. But Kenny Zaz is unfortunately upside down, which means fire and knowledge. So seek more knowledge again from ancestors, loved ones that have passed over, or information from other people. You need this to actually come into play for you. Let these ancestors help and bring this in. It's going to offset what's happening over here. That's going to basically turn this around. So the information, the ancestors, friends, relative, living, dead, and again, even pets. Pets, for some reason, those help you out as well, which is actually pretty good. Now, Thurizaz is actually going to end this up right here. Now, Thurizaz is Thor, which is really good rune for you to have right now, because we have protection, we have polarity, and we also have a regeneration, which means that things are going to start coming together. They're going to start going with you. I'm not seeing financial burden for you right now, which is really good. But I do see that little piece of knowledge and stuff that you're actually looking for, searching for. That's something that's going to come in. But I see Thor. And again, when I'm seeing Thor, I'm being shown Thor's hammer, not the one he uses to destroy, but the one he uses to build. So this could have something to do with you finishing certain areas, certain projects, especially with winter coming. I know that you have to finish certain things up before it does get too cold. So I do see things finishing up for you. And I do see, I'm not seeing a financial burden here for you either. So this is actually really good news for you. Hello, Miss Nikki. Yep, I'm going to get to you. I'm going to get to you. Okay, we have Cheyenne. Cheyenne, welcome. If you are new over here, let's see, we're doing runes. Runes are a divination form. So I'm divining a possible avenue for you to take. What am I doing now? I'm sorry, son. I've been busy all day. Brolic, greetings. Thought you were my kid. Wow, that one jumped right out of the deck for you. Okay, that was radio. Jumped right out of the deck for you, Cheyenne. Okay, Lingers. All right, so we have one upside down, two right side up. The first one is radio. Now, radio is, and again, I don't mean radio, I mean radio. So the first one we're actually talking about right here is a wheel. It deals with the solar chart rhythm. The way we're talking about the wheel of the year, the turn. Okay, as a wheel goes, a wheel turns. So this is the turning of something that's actually happening. So something is going to be turning. Let's figure out what it is. Lingoose is a little bit upside down for you right now. So living, renewal, also fertility is what this actually deals with. It's water. Water is movement. So the movement again is upside down. The wheel is turning, but as far as renewing like a living situation, renewing a lease, renewing a relationship, they're saying that is a little bit of the upside down situation. But let's see if Dagas has anything to add to this, which is Dagas is right here. Now, as far as this one is actually concerned, we're talking intuition and your light within. So the way to actually solve the situation on this is to get this inner light in you to come out. Allow yourself to shine bright. Okay, shine bright within yourself. See that beauty, that brightness, that intuition that's in you. Some women call it sixth sense, some call it gifts or intuition, but you have this strong sense of intuition, and it's time for that to actually come out. Or as we Celtic witches say, it's time to come out of the broom closet, honey. So allow that part of yourself to actually come out and look into it. It's going to be something that's going to be very beneficial to you. And that was for Cheyenne. Keith, hopefully you understood the one before that. All right, let's go down the list again. And I call out certain names. Okay, we have, I did, Linda. Okay, we have Wendy. Kendra, did I read you? Let me find out. Yes, I did. So we have Wendy. Alice. Wendy, Alice, and then Rhonda. Wendy, Alice, and Rhonda is who we have. Hello, Miss Wendy. Howdy, howdy. God, I'll tell you. Yeah, Cheyenne, you're extremely gifted. I don't know whether or not you're a reader or you do anything with readings, but you really need to start opening up, honey, and come on out because you have a gift and it's time to share yourself. All right, so we got Miss Wendy first and then Miss Alice. All right. I'm going to shuffle these up just a little bit more. Let's see what we got going on for Miss Wendy. All right, what do we got? Feyu upside down. Nanas, but not so well. Heligasta can't go upside down. So Feyu, and again, Feyu is wealth. Feyu has to do with money and wealth. So they're saying right now there's a bit of a financial situation happening. But this was the first card. So the other two cards might have the solution for you. Let's see if I can maybe do that. Hold on. Don't mind me. Trying to get so you guys can see these cards. Ha! So Feyu, finances, things are a little bit upside down right now. Not so good. Could be a little better. But, and again, the next one we actually have is Menizas. Now, Menizas has a lot to do with manifestation. So far, the finances are a little bit low on the low side as far as finances, but then we have Menizas coming in saying that manifestation, divine union, it has a lot to do with, and again, this has a male energy in case you needed to know. So it could be if you're going for a loan, things are going to come over to play. If you're looking to settle on something as far as like something you're looking to purchase, you're looking for a loan, or you're looking to actually literally manifest something that's coming in. The positive energy is thing that's actually going to bring that into you. Now, the last one we actually have is Heligas. Heligas is air, which is an awesome one. Okay. That's transformation, egg of life. So even though the financial situation is a little poor at the moment, I'm not seeing it stopping the direction that it is that you're going to take. And again, I'm not sure if this has to do with a new purchase coming in or a new business or something that you're looking into. This is really good, believe it or not. Even though there's a financial blockage, you have all these two are very positive coming in. The energy is coming in for you and telling you, yes, go ahead, do that. That is going to be something that's actually going to work for you. Hopefully you understood that, honey. Half the time, I don't understand it. I only know what they tell me to say. We have Miss Alice. Miss Alice! Okay, Alice is next. Wendy, hopefully you did understand that, honey. Now, I do kind of a little bit of everything. If somebody does happen to come up during the read, I will let you know. That's why I asked you guys to kind of stay in the chat room because I've been in people's kitchens before without physically being there. Actually, patio windows by the door going outside. That was Esther's house. So, yeah, I see weird things sometimes, and sometimes individuals do come to visit as I do this. So, when I open up, I try to help as many people as I can. All right, Miss Alice. Let's see what we got here. Miss Alice. Okay, we've got Heligas, we got Tiwas, we got Daga. Now, Daga's a little upside down, but let's figure out why it's upside down. First one, we're dealing with Heligas, air, transformation. Basically, the egg of life, the beginning. Okay, this is the beginning of something new coming in, which is awesome energy, air energy, good movement. Everything is really heading in the good direction. But Tiwas is coming in as well. Now, Tiwas is victory. Okay. And again, this has a masculine energy. It's like a war rune. So if you've been like having a bit of a battle, this is a positive outcome. This is victory coming in towards you. Okay. This is the victory one. And again, God energy as well. So this is good. But we have Dagas coming in. Now, Dagas cannot be upside down. Oh my God. This is awesome. Okay. So now we have Dagas. We're dealing with dawn, intuition, light within. Okay. So basically what we're talking about right here, right now, and again, I keep looking at the screen to remind myself which rune I'm actually looking at. Okay, so we're starting off with Heligas, which is the transformation, the new beginning, and the air. which is really, really good. Then we're going into Tiwas, which is the victory, the warrior rune. So if you've been fighting a legal battle, a court battle, or something going on, I see a positive outcome in your favor. If you are looking to start something new, because this is a whole new beginning, new business, go to a new venue. As far as if you are in a present business right now, this is a very positive outcome for you, because it's like a breaking dawn. It's like a light within. It's finally going to shine within you, and you're going to start seeing everything extremely clearly. Everything is going to clear up for you, which is amazing. Amazing, girl. Absolutely amazing, Alice. Hopefully you understand that. Now let's go back up and make sure Rhonda is the next one. Mr. Odell, if you would like a reading, you just have to let me know. So we have Rhonda, we have Miss Nikki, and then we have Barolik. So I'm going to shuffle Miss Rhonda Harris. All right. Miss Rhonda Harris, you are up next. You're welcome. I'm so like chill today. Very chill. I don't know. I have literally, it's like, you know how when you go somewhere and you get a facial? My feet had a facial today, I swear to God. I told her it was official. I didn't have a facial, I had a facial. It's freaking amazing. Best one I've ever had. God, if you guys live over here in the East Coast, go over to New Bedford, visit Denise. She's the best, I'll tell you. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Miss Rhonda. Okay, Many's eyes is upside down. Othello is good. Jeddah is also good. But let's figure out why Many's eyes is a little upside down. Union. Divine union. Energy is actually off with a union, and that has to do with the pairing, the way things are actually working. Energy wise, things are not as good as they used to be. So the energy is kind of slightly off when it comes to a pairing. And again, you belong to a lot of teams, and it could be something happening with that. So if you've been thinking about that, let's figure out what's going on. So we have Othello. Now, Othello deals a lot with ancestors, okay? Also deals with genetics. It also deals with inherited properties, okay? So something within you, generic traits of who you are, direction you're heading into, might be something that and again, it might change, might not. Okay, so there's a union that's slightly off at the moment. They're saying to open communication for this one. Okay, this one you need to open the communication channels, and just like have that one-on-one conversation, and don't be afraid to speak. Somebody might actually understand what's going on. Your as far as your genetics within yourself, sometimes it's like saying you want to open your mouth, but in certain situations with certain people, for some reason, you're not opening your mouth. They're telling you to just open your mouth peacefully, honey. Everything's going to be fine. All right, Jirah. Jirah deals with earth, deals with cycle. It deals with the right action. Take that time. Think about, thank you. Think about what it is that you need to do in order to get this more back on balance, because that's what they want you to do. They want you to rebalance this, okay? So in order to get this back on balance, they want you to sit, they want you to think, meditate on it just for a bit in order to get it back on the direction. Don't listen to anybody but you, okay? That's the biggest thing right now. It's not about this one says, that one says, oh, what's good for this one, what's good for that one. Right now, it's what's best for you, and your energy is what they want you to work on. So take that step back. Think about what you want to say, okay? And then only you take your intuition, your ancestors, your energy, and figure out the best direction for you to head into, okay? Then it's okay to actually speak and open, okay? So you just think about that, meditate on it, and then do that communication. It's going to be something that helps a great deal, okay? All right, who else do we have here? We had Miss Nikki. Hopefully that helps, Rhonda. If you don't understand what the heck I'm talking about, but you do. I'm being told you do. Good. You got it. All right. So now we got Miss Nikki. Miss Nikki. Oh, card jumped for Miss Nikki. Birth row jumped right out of the deck, Miss Nikki. We got birth row. Birth row. Okay. Shuffling up to Buffalo. Another one almost jumped. Birth row. Ingwas. Ingwas. Eros. Eros. Okay. Birth row. Birth row. Birth row. Hearth. Oh. Home. Sorry. See what happens when my feet are really soft. I don't know. All right, so birth row. We're dealing with divination, luck, primal law. Luck is actually on your side this time. Okay, you might think it's not, but that was the ending of an old. This is like a beginning of a new period, a new time. Okay, so we have something new coming in for you, which is really good. New beginning, new energy. We're dealing with a lot of luck, a lot of divination. It's kind of going to give you your answers, and there's different ways to divinate. We can divinate with pendulums if you want to divinate that way. An easy way to divinate is with pendulums as well, for those that don't know. Also scrying, mirrors, runes, divination. Ingwas. Okay. Ingwas. What does Ingwas ha to say? True love, music and harmony. Okay, we're dealing with harmony coming in, and Nikki's going, yeah, it's about time. Sorry, Nikki. This is going to be a very peaceful time coming to you. It's like the negativity pretty much is going to be bouncing. Snake plants. You need to get a snake plant, a few of them for your house. Those are going to help you as well for some reason, is what they're talking. Now, Eros, unfortunately, we're dealing with Eros. The only one that's upside down is Eros, and that's power. Your power is going to be a little low. Okay, so you need to take that little bit of time to re-energize with everything that you've been through. I'm not surprised that your energy level's a little low. Okay, it's time for you to recharge your batteries. Come to the East Coast, get yourself a really awesome pedicure. Oh my God. It's like a facial for your feet. I'm telling you, it's the world's greatest. Okay, so get that done. Take some time, do something for yourself. Snake plants. Yep. Yes. What it does is the snake plant, for those that do not know, a snake plant will absorb negative energy and shoot out positive energy. Positive energy. So that's what it does to anywhere that you are. If you keep it by your door, that's what it does before anybody enters. If you keep it in your office, you want to put 3 whole cloves in it and do the I ams every day to represent each one. That helps keep the finances balanced. It also shoots out a lot more oxygen and cleans the air in your house. So these are really good plants. Snake plant. So, and I have one right over there. I can show you guys before we go. So you can see what the snake plant looks like. Let me take a swig and see who's up. We have Brolic. Yeah, I'll show you what the snake plant looks like in a minute. Let's do Brolic first, and then anybody else that didn't have a read can step on over and let me know if you would like one. So yeah, snake plants. I highly recommend them. This is information from my man in the other room. He comes out with the greatest information, greatest knowledge. He's like a knowledge seeker, like I am, in a different way. So it's pretty cool. All right, Mr. Brolic over on YouTube, you're up. Get the shuffle of buffalo shuffle. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was busy all day, but oh my goodness, How are you? Yes, you can. Bro, like YouTube, are you here? And if not, we got Miss Sherilyn. Miss Sherilyn. Bro, look, you still here, YouTube. Let's see. If not, you're not here. Then we're going to go over to Miss Cheryl. Okay, let's see, because I know we're on a delay. So let's give Mr. Brolick a minute. So, and they're really easy to take care of because when they're dry, you water them. That's it. Don't look at them. Don't tend to them. Nothing. So it's usually about every 2 weeks. So, yeah, we are doing runes. Brolick over on YouTube. Are you still here, my dear? Okay, well, we'll get back to you. We're going to go into Miss Sherilyn. Miss Sherilyn. Okay, let's see what we got from Miss Cheryl. Ah, you're here. We're going to do Cheryl, then we'll do you, honey. Okay, I'll do you right after Miss Cheryl. We got Perthrow. Perthrow is a little bit upside down. And again, your luck, they're saying, is a little off. Okay, your luck side, this is for Cheryl. Your luck side is a little bit off at the moment because things are in the bit of an upside down. So, and again, this has to do with, again, primal law, divination. So they're saying stillness is actually better for you than moving forward at the moment. Hopefully you can understand that. But I always throw 3. Enzeus. Enzeus is the next one for you. This is for Cheryl. Enzeus has to deal with gods, ancestors. And again, it's Odin. That's what the main rune is for Enzeus. And the letter is actually A for this one, in case you guys wanted to know. So they're telling you that your luck is off, so stand still. But you're also guarded and protected at the same time because we have Odin next to you, which is All Father. We call him the All Father. So he is next to you, guarding you. And this is a really good thing. So the final rune that we have is Dawn. Okay. What they want you to do is trust your instincts on something that's coming, on whether or not it's a good idea to move in that direction. Take that time, take that step back, think about it before you go, okay? But that has more to do with Perthrow right now. And it's because it might not saying it's a no-go, it might saying now might not be the time, but it is something that's coming. So stalling, like, thank you. Like the time I told you to wait on the surgery, it's one of those situations that it's letting you know that even if something comes up and you have to go in, you need to wait. Okay, it's the timing isn't right at the moment. For some reason, it has a lot to do with timing with you. So watch out for that, okay? All right, so it's nice to see you, Miss Shovel. Okay, now we have Brolick. Okay, here we go. Let's shuffle these up again. Let's see. All right. And thank you, Nikki. Yeah, I really do like these. They're a lot easier to work with when you're on a live and get a small desk. Love you too, hon. All right, we got Ingwas. We got Eros is a little bit upside down, and Daigas can't be upside down because no matter what you do, it doesn't go upside down. So don't worry about that one. Ingwas. So when we are talking about Ingwas, don't mind me at the moment. I think I've read this one about 6 times already today, but for some reason I'm having a brain fart. So I need to get the boost. Thank you, fertility, true love, music. Thank you, harmony. Okay, so we're dealing with things are very harmonized at the moment, which means that things are smooth. Okay, fertility again. Now this is what this represents. Fertility. Fertility could be birthing something new. It's like if you're starting a new business, we're going to be birthing something. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. We have our first comment over from Kix, which is pretty good. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Rift Nation Network. So Ingwas is fertilizing things. So if we're looking into starting a new business, if we're looking into starting on your own, this is pretty awesome. This is something that's going to be coming in for you, which is really cool. All right. And then we have Eros, which is fortunately Eros is in a little bit of an upside down position. Sometimes that's good. Sometimes that's not. Honey, you need to recharge. Okay. Even though we have this positive energy coming in here, but it's telling you to take the time to recharge your battery. Do something for yourself. I mean, don't extravagantly go out and buy this expensive new car, but do something that recharges your battery. Some people it's going to the beach. Some people it's literally it's the beach, it's nature walk. So what it is that you need to do that recharges your battery, read a book, whatever it is, you need to do that and get your battery recharged. That's going to help you out. Then we have Dagas. Now Dagas, don't mind me. All right, so Dagas is the dawn, the intuition, the light. See the light, it's saying. So we have all of this awesome energy coming in for you right now. So if this is the time that you've been thinking of branching off and starting your own little business, this is definitely the best time for you to do it. Okay, the best time, but you need to recharge your battery. See this? Battery low, empty. Fill up with gas. Yeah. That if you need to travel, take a small trip. Go someplace you've never been before. Bring a tent with you. It really doesn't take much. Now we have Keto Burns over on Kicks. Our first comment on our new account on Kicks. Welcome. I actually have time to do another reading, honey, if you would like a short divination. I'm doing rune cards because when I use these, they get thrown all over my desk and they go everywhere and I can't find them. So I'm using the rune cards. So welcome, and welcome to the Rift Nation Network, Kato Burns. It's lovely to see you. Okay, so welcome. So divination, as far as the runes, what they do is divine an avenue and a path for a direction that you're heading into. I don't know the direction. I only know the means to help you get to where it is. If there is a specific loved one that comes through, I will let you know as well. So you're the first one here, and I would love to throw some cards for you. We're going to throw some cards here. So we have Kato Burns. I'm going to throw up, sorry. Going to throw up 3 cards for you. Winjo. Menas, upside down. Okay, Othello. Sorry. So, Winjo. I know. It's a letter P, and it's Winjo. I know. It's very weird. What do you want? Vikings are weird. I know that 'cause I'm a Viking. And I'm weird. And I like weird. Okay. Winjo, joy, kinship, heritage. We're dealing right now with a lot of joy and happiness around you or coming in towards you. Okay. So this is an awesome place to start. So we have that joy. We have that happiness. We have that lightheartedness. We have that brightness where we feel it's awesome. But Menizas, okay, that one's a little upside down. This deals with a union. Okay, normally this card represents man. Winjo represents joy, also represents heritage, joy, and of course kinship. This one deals with divine union and manifesting. So there could be either something off in a relationship, or it could be someplace to do with work or things like that aren't actually going in a correct direction. So take that time to take that step back, okay? Take that step back and think first, okay? Let's see with Othello. Othello has to do with your genetics, property, inherited property. It has to do with your ancestral line, okay? Sometimes certain things head in a certain direction. It has to do with our ancestors inherited a property. Also, this particular card right here, the one in the middle, okay, we're dealing with menas. We're talking sometimes. Okay, thank you. That was my father. All right, so sometimes when men feel like they're not supporting their family enough, this is something that actually bothers them. So that's pretty good. Oh, hey Esther, how you doing? Yes, I can do you too, honey. So this is for Kato Burns. So take a look, take a step back. Try the communication route first, but the male energy is definitely off. I'm not getting like leery, like, oh my God, something's happening. I'm getting something is off, and I'm getting more to do with communication than everything else. So welcome for our first comment on Gex. Pretty cool. All right, Miss Esther Morris. We got Miss Esther. You haven't seen Brenda in a little while. I know she's been busy. Okay, we got Miss Esther. Let's see what we got going on for Miss Esther. Thurizas, Birkenau. Oh, Eligas. Been busy. 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 Okay, unfortunately, we got a bunch of upside down crap happening right now. And again, it could be a direction that you need to head into in order to get to where you need to go to. Okay, so the first one we're actually talking about is Thurizas. Now, Thurizas has to deal with protection, regeneration. We're talking Thor. Okay, so pretty much Thor dropped his hammer and the Hulk picked it up and ran away with it. No? Okay. So the Thor, energy, muscle, warriors, things are a little bit on the downside right now. It's almost like a lot of people need to recharge their batteries. Let's see what, Birkenau, birth, earth mother. This has to do with the father, not a new beginning, not time for a new beginning. Pretty much you need to kind of stick the ground of where you are, but you do need a battery recharge is what they're actually talking about right now. And then we have Eligas. Okay. Eligas has to do with divine sanctuary, divine protection. Is what we're talking about. Sanctuary. So, okay, thank you. That makes sense. So, have you changed something in your sacred area? Is what I'm being asked to ask you. Okay. You need to recharge, but I'm being asked if you changed something in your sacred area. It's almost like you changed something, added something, or moved something. That's where the communication era is coming in. Yeah, that's what it is. Also try cleansing. Throw some sage in your sacred area out there. That throw some sage in that to help clear it out. And if you've added something, remove it for a bit. Okay, do a little bit more cleansing is what they're recommending. They're saying the information is, for some reason, it's not coming in. It's like something either moved or got moved. It could be somebody kicked a part of your circle or moved something out of place by accident. I'm not saying it was done on purpose, but this is why a particular individual can't get in to give you the information that they want to give you. Normally, they can give it to you anywhere, but for some reason, this is more of a download. So they want to download it in your sacred area. So if you've been too busy to go there and to actually focus on that, that could be the holdup. But burn a little sage. After the sage, make sure the sage is burned first, then burn a little sweetgrass. That's going to bring the positive spirit in, because they're saying there's a download coming in for you, a lot of information that will be coming in for you. It's going to help you out a great deal if you can understand that. Hopefully you understood that. So we do have somebody new coming in. This is a male energy coming in. This is a download. This is a complete download of information coming in towards you. And you're going to be ding, ding. I know, the old typewriters. That's going to help you out a great deal. Okay, good. I'm glad you understand. Yeah, you remember those old typewriters? I'll tell you. I have had a very, very busy day today. I have a little bit of busy day tomorrow, but I've started doing stuff for myself and spending time with my man and just literally kind of enjoying things. And, I figure it's summer. I've been heading back to the beach. I'm almost completely done with my dentist run, and my teeth are almost always good, which was one of my biggest fears. And you know what, guys? If you have a fear, talk about it. Talk about your fears. Talk about what bothers you. If you need help, there's tons of people, there's tons of hosts with numerous amounts of information over here at the Rift Nation Network. Okay, that's what it's about. This particular place is a family. Okay, so literally, I am always a message away. If you need to get a hold of any host, please go over to the Rift Nation Network at gmail.com. You can drop an email or you can message us right over on Facebook, which is extremely easy. Pretty soon, when I do finish the Wix app, kind of like the other one that I had, Esther, back on when I had the ATU network beforehand, before I came back to the Rift. It's going to be quite similar to that. So it's going to be really easy for you guys to be able to get a hold of the hosts that you're actually looking for. So I'm really hoping this adds an extra additive in case, something happens, you can still actually get a hold of us that way as well. So share information, So I want to say peace, guys. Absolutely love you. I just feel very relaxed, and it's just it was a good day. It was a productive day. It was a good day. It started off with 2 fillings right off the bat. Boom, boom. So I'm gonna add the purple back in my hair probably this weekend. So yes, I really, really love it. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. I'm working on one for the Rift Nation Network. It just takes a little bit to put together, and I needed to recharge my batteries as well. So that's what I was doing. So it's pretty great, pretty awesome. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow and share. And I will see you on a Friday with Miss Marcy. We are talking about auras. Auras, not only certain colors mean certain things, there are frequency in our auras, which is pretty awesome. And don't forget, check out Joni, Mystery Behind the Scenes, tomorrow night. Pretty awesome show. And then we have the Otter's Den on Monday, the Orion Effect on Sunday. And we have the first Tuesday of every month. It's Mystery and Mayhem. And of course, G-Force is I think on Saturdays. And then we have, who else do we have? And then we have What's Going Down with Mr. Odell. I'm not sure if I think that's once a month. So check it out. It's going to be fun. I might do a slide for you guys again, because I rather enjoyed the exchange of conversation with the slide information right out there for you guys at the same time. So, all right. Peace, guys. I love you. Have an awesome, awesome week. If I can find the exit, we'll be getting somewhere. There's no exit. Uh-oh. We don't have an exit. Oh, my. Is the exit gone? I think the exit is gone. Okay. Guess what? Peace. That's all I got to say, guys. There's no ending video. Peace out. Love you. I will see you guys again.